Так, идет, надеюсь. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, обновить. О, идет. Все. Всем привет. Будем проходить дальше. Где Happy Few. Так, сейчас мы сбегаем уже к этому мосту и попробуем пробежать туда. Не знаю, что там правда будет, но конкретно. Ну, что-то. Так, сюда. О, можно набрать лепестков розы Гелиада. Спасибо, прелес. Так, вот этот мост. Трудно пропустить вас.
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Well, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy, can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Неплохо.
Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Нормально.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Ну, посидим.
Number 2. Now serving number 2.
Наконец-то.
Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Да. Можно не нажимать? Придется. Так. Что это такое?
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room.
Никого тут, ничего тут. О. Можно возить?
Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Так, тут еще что-нибудь. Ничего. Что с тобой?
If it was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering where everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
Ну, давай купить. Ну. Так.
God who made thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God who made thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Все потерян.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Хорошо.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Right as rain, right as rain. I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh,
damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
точно. Ну, придется. Что мне еще-то делать? О.
Well, that feels entirely too
To the
good.
theater and take a seat.
Вот сюда.
Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be
Жуткий.
wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do
Ладно.
if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. He's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
Очень
Tune in
жуткий, мне не
tomorrow
нравится.
for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. Let's move.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the third floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
О. Викторина. Викторина, точнее. Ну, нажать.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
О, почему так много жути этой всякой роботизированной? Или просто...
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Серьезно? Именно. Ну-ка. Ну, мне кажется, что это будет самое банальное.
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes, the eyes.
Глаза. Глаза? Что? Положим. Ладно. Драунинг? Видел, что такое. Ну, типа... Би? Ты опять все взял? Или что? Что с ним не так? Ладно.
Constable, your question? Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Ну, к понятию С, вот он будет всегда брать. Ну да. Они просто ничего не знают. Никто никуда не спешит. Ну ладно.
Your question, please. If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me. Why is everything staring?
Где мои ноги? Я не могу ходить. Я думал, сейчас могу уйти. Ну. Угу. Ну типа все. Что с ним будет?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please, God, make them stop staring.
Угу. Ну, типа, по их логике, наверное, Би. Это по их логике. Так-то это ненормально. Седьмой раз.
I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't,
That's a relief.
Что? What?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village.
Я хочу это опять
behave
идти.
like a proper, decent citizen.
А, сбежать.
I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington, Wales. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son
Давай.
or daughter?
Сейчас, секундочку. Мне надо, наверное... Что это? Что тут? Ну давай это. Хорошо. Я хочу просто этот третий навык, вот. Когда-нибудь. Что у меня по характеристикам-то? Все нормально, осталось. А, то есть...
You should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes, the eyes.
Повторяться, короче, все будет. Это неинтересно опять проходить. Да и плюс мне в этом нет необходимости. Нет ничего такого. Свет. Зачем свет из телевизора? Так, что мне надо именно? Ага. Так. Давай 2. Аккумуляторы. Так. А он себя... О, не-не-не. Где одежда? Нормально.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
Я ж правильно, типа?
Lovely day for it. So from here, I've got to get to St. George's Hall and then into the
Парадный
parade.
район.
Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks.
Правительственная типография. Ну, я типа что-то видел, что никто никуда не спешит. Может быть, это намек? Что здесь этого делать нельзя? Или что-то такое? А, вон у меня шкала. Когда она упадет до конца, слева вверху, то все.
A joy detector. I better take my joy. So someone's finally made a religion out of Simon Says. Well, I suppose they all are. Really. Wait a second. The winner gets a medal. And not less suspicious looks like that. You can trust a man who wins at Simon Says, can't you? That'll never work, Arthur. You'd be up against people who devote their lives to Simon Says. You have to see who wins and then take the medal from them. Well, that's a plan, I suppose.
Чук-чук.
Are you here for the Simon Says? I'm sorry, dear, we're full up. Why don't you come back next week? Oh, if you see Nick Lightbearer, would you let him know we're waiting for him? We've been waiting for him for ever so long. He's supposed to call the tune.
Ладно. Это типа...
Lovely weather.
Lovely day for it.
Так. Что тоже скорее произойдет, скорее всего. Когда закончится Радостин этот. Я предполагаю это. Ты Гелиада? Я успею дойти. Если не успею, придется прятаться куда-то.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
Идти в переулок?
You know what? Never mind. Next week? Arthur? Arthur
Ты
Hastings?
кто еще
Lovely
такой?
day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! Oh, I knew it was you. I mean, the glasses, the hair, the really adorable jacket. Don't ask me how, you're not that awkward little boy anymore, are you? But the way you walk, it's like the mask isn't even there. I just knew. There's Arthur.
Sally? You look fantastic.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm out of my mind with boredom.
Green and white checked. Your dress, the last time I saw you. Running out the door.
Oh, that horrible gingham dress. Oh, God, that takes you back. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, ye of little fucking faith. I'm not going to turn you in. Whatever possesses you to go off your joy?
Percy.
Oh, gosh.
I saw a picture of him. I promised I'd look after him in Germany. I have to go and find him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk in the city.
Good Christ. Just tell the policeman that. I'm sure they'll wave you right on through.
Yeah, haven't figured that bit out yet.
I'm very close with General Bing.
Of course you are.
No.
You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
I mean, I could go see him and ask him to give you a letter of transit.
Don't put the General out on my account. I'm sure you've only so many favours you can ask of him.
My God. You still hate me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years.
We were 16!
How could you?
Because I liked him? Because he had that adorable beard? I don't know, there isn't a reason for everything. You're the last bloody person who should be off his joy.
I can't believe you are.
Believe me. Take enough stuff. Look. Some downer broke into my lab last week, literally tore the bars off the windows, and the ridiculous thing is I forgot to lock the front door. Point is, it's a horrible, terrible world out there. I just don't see you smashing your way into the city without a great deal of help.
Oh no, not me.
I'm living on the King's Road right now.
Of course you are.
I couldn't exactly have stayed there, could I? Like nothing happened.
Look, I'm sorry. This isn't what I meant to... Maybe we could help each other. Maybe I could come by when I'm feeling... better?
Замечательно. Молодец, Артур. Ладно, бывает.
How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologizing grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
Damn it, lads, she's Scarper. Oh, but what have we here?
Oh.
A friend of Miss Boyle's, innit? Funny, you don't seem all high and mighty. Perhaps we can express our feelings about Miss Boyle to her friend.
Oh.
I know it was you. Now, what's all the scuffle?
Oh.
You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Oh, well. No
На
need to be in
ремонте,
such a hurry.
естественно, как еще.
The bridge to St. George is, under renovations.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix the ridiculous contraptions on them bridges. Word has been sent, but we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
All right. I'll ask your headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge. So I need to visit police headquarters and find out where he's gone. Not risky at all. It's always a little extra complicated with Sally, isn't it?
Хорошо. Экс, у меня вот эта фигня скоро закончится. Лучше, наверное, просидеться это время наверху. Там же чё, типа синдром отмены, что-то там. Так что 8. Значит, что у нас? Давай-ка. Это 5. Ладно. Мне говорят идти в штаб полиции. У меня вот радостин этот, так сказать, заканчивается. Я ничего сейчас не могу правильно сделать. Пока что пройдет и синдром отмены радостина, что-то я видел, да? Типа того. Ух ты. Это круто. Что-то там такое странное было. Сейчас подождем чуть-чуть. Потому что мне как-то неспокойно идти. У меня он сейчас закончится. Ну и все. Что, все. Придется. Меня, наверное, все затыкают там. О. Хуже некуда, расстроиться. Эффект не пройдет. Как же все ужасно вот с ним выглядит. С этим синдромом. Ужас. Непримечательно. Можно зато посмотреть, конечно, отсюда вот на все. Ну. А у меня, может быть, есть что-нибудь, чтобы его принять? Хотя, наверное, я воздержусь. А, нет, с собой нету, естественно, они где-то в этом пневмосейфе. Да ладно, что хоть там. Уже почти половина прошла. Не особо я долго жду. Ага, вон та будка. Предположим. Ага, вон там кто-то. Поэтому я уж точно не пройду. Ну хотя... Слушай, не надо меня палить только, ладно? Они где-то там стоят или ходят, я не понимаю. И мне из-за этого не хочется туда идти. Надеюсь, кстати, после того, как у меня радостин это, так сказать, ну, о, такое топливо, да? Когда у меня закончится этот эффект, и я буду не под этим радостином, то меня никто не будет там, ну, типа, упрекать за это. Надеюсь, что нет. Потому что это тогда жестко будет. Постоянно прокрадываться мимо всех. Так что сейчас посмотрим. Сейчас он уже заканчивается, наконец. Этот синдром. Ну, давай, становись нормальным уже. Надоело. Вот, все нормально. Банза. Ладно. Так, ну сейчас вот это выглядит, все выглядит не прям так, чтобы ужасно. Ну и вроде всем все равно на то, что я вот так хожу. Не под этим радостином. Фабрики. Не, это не рост бильярда. Ладно, идем. В поисках Фарадей. Угу. Полиция Веллингтон Уэллса. Огромное здание тут, полиция. Все мелкие, а одно полиция, здание огромное. Так, вот вход. Дежурный офицер.
Hello, I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at a reform club again, is he? He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well, apparently he feels so guilty that Dr. F has been deprived of the liberties which are the birthright of every English citizen. He's gonna get his arse spanked.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the inter-insular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bing's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Красава, что сказать?
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
They deprived Dr. Faraday of his liberties, but he made all the bridges.
Percival Hastings, is it not?
No, it's Arthur. Percival went away.
Odd. There are some things you think you will never forget.
Oh.
But then I suppose you do.
I'm Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Memories play tricks on you, do they not?
Типа что-то же сейчас произойдет, наверное, как я могу понять. Подожди.
How old are you, Mr. Hastings?
I'm 13. They typed my birthday wrong on the card.
So why are you here?
Подожди. Это не этот чел, который типа там был в воспоминаниях.
Lovely day for it.
Right-o.
Ага.
Hello? Constable Bevan said you're the chap who has Dr. Faraday's current address.
Ну да.
That's right. I've got records of everyone's address back there. All alphabetical. I'm quite proud of it.
So, where has Dr. Faraday relocated to?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You're not a constable. I guess it would take 2 of you to make one constable if you had platform shoes.
Шутник.
Anyone else you'd like me to not tell you the address of?
You're very helpful.
That's what everyone says.
You know, I used to patrol the street. It was lovely. Shopkeepers give you sandwiches, ladies flirt, the warm sun on your coat. One misstep, and they put you in the records room. It's hardly fair. He was breathing when I left him.
Угу. Ну что? Не знаю что. О. Потеряем все. Почему нет? Они же мне информацию не дали. Я ее должен сам. Оу. Здорово. Интересненько. Хороший проход. Мне нравится. Оу. Constable. Также произносится, видимо.
If they're alphabetical, maybe I can find Dr. F's address myself. F for Faraday. He certainly does have this place organised. Dr. Faraday's in Lud's home.
Где он?
That's crazy. Why? And how do I get to Lud's home? Are they renovating it?
Так. Давай так выйдем лучше. Мне кажется, так будет безопаснее. Ну, пришел, стырил, ушел. Пришел, стырил и ушел, называется, нажал. Типа такого. Все. Так, куда мне? А, мне выйти типа отсюда надо, да? Что с тобой? Ну, у тебя, видимо, не все хорошо. Ладно. В принципе-то что мне это с него? Ну вот я вышел уже. Здорово.
What was all that about Bobby Hickenbotham? He's supposed to check up on Dr. Faraday, but he's at the Reform Club instead, getting his arse spanked. He must have some sort of ID that lets him cross to Lud's home. Maybe I could borrow it.
Оу. Я услышал, я испугался сразу. Так-то. Это что у нас? Я прошел, да? Типа она не успела запалить. У меня доступно очков 6. Типа ладно. Баг какой-то. В принципе, я-то что? Я не против.
Lovely weather.
Right-o.
Ага, экстрактор какой-то мне необходим. Ладно, идем к клубу реформаторов. Надо идти туда ночью.
Odd. Why are there peepers patrolling the park? I should snoop around a bit.
Ага. Но я пока не пойду. Потому что я типа это не был такой.
This is where that chap is supposed to be getting spanked, isn't it? The one with the credentials for crossing the bridge to Lud's home. I have the oddest feeling about this place. Like I should come back. Maybe not during the day.
Так, сейчас по игре. Голод и усталость. Все. А, вон. Типа моему персу нужна... нужен это... поесть что-нибудь? Тут что-то хорошее было. Так. Нормально? Нормально. А вот про первый пункт, про сон, я даже не знаю где. Давайте по карте посмотрим, может найду. Дом. А, это именно дома. Мне нужен люк. А, вперед направо. Нашел. Войти в убежище. Оу.
Poor guys. I suppose there are more lingering ways to go.
Выключить. Так, я понимаю, мне надо. Ай. Выключить. Так, давай сюда. О. Это зонтик. Так вот. И, наверное... Ага. Отмычка. И... Ладно, пусть все это будет. Ящик. Не знаю, что мне взять-то. Наверное. Так, ну. Во. Ладно. Оп, как-то так. Сейчас, я не вижу, куда мне. Ай-яй-яй. Хилочку какую-то. Типа как мне пролезть туда? Не догоняю. Такс. Оп. Во. Наконец-то. Это я сделаю, естественно. Так. Аккумуляторы мне нужны, да? Ладно. Тараран. Ну, теперь можно, в принципе, это все поисследовать. Короткое для создания фонаря. Давай 2. Колотушка, хлопушка. Ну вот как раз сейчас. Так, обезопасить район. Попить. Серьезно. Так. Блин, врубился радостин. Нет, не надо. Вообще не надо. Зачем? Веселенький такой. Запитать люк. Так, где там? Да хоть мы хотим руками, непонятно кто. Такс. Ну, предположим. Наступил комендантский час. Я прекрасно понимаю. Так. 44 метра, там немного. Быра. 4 миллиона цвета.
What are you doing there? There they are. Stop them!
Я спрятался. Предположим. Сразу прям этой. Я думаю, что это значит, что на меня вот этот знак. А это, оказывается, меня палит. Мне хотят враг из меня сделать. Такс. Вроде все. Здорово.
Hello?
Hello. Please hold your invitation up to the camera.
I don't exactly have an invitation as such, just a healthy curiosity.
It's a private club.
Mm-hmm.
You must have an invitation.
Invitation.
There you are.
Father McCartney preaches such thoughtful sermons. I wish he was Anglican.
Что там вам не нравится уже? Угу. У меня есть что-нибудь из оружия, да? Типа, по-моему, у меня есть зонтик. Такс. На. Ясно тебе. Приглашение. А чем оно мне теперь? Я вот так сделаю уже. Нормально. Ну, попозже я наложу себя.
Картошку там подолгла, можно с подливочкой из холодильника, а можно там я маленький кусочек пожарила.
Хорошо.
И с этой закусочкой обязательно.
Хорошо. Наложу себе. Так, здесь переплет. Что значит переплет?
Percy, they said you got a caning at school.
Спасибо всем, кто смотрит.
Did it hurt very much?
No.
Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes.
Do you understand why?
Why? What?
Well, why you got the caning.
О, нелицеприятная новость.
Did you really kick a rubbish bin into Leslie Crowden's face?
Вещь.
No, I didn't.
Right. Did you kick a rubbish bin?
Yes.
Did it then go into Leslie Crowden's face?
I didn't see him. I didn't see him. He came around the corner. He came around the corner.
Oh, that's not at all your fault then.
Oh, good. Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
I hate it when you're sarcastic.
I know.
Ладно. Открыть. Что? Так, ё-моё.
Ah, poor guy. Nice to have a way to take people out of commission without killing them.
Ну, бинт хотя бы. Ну, это уже поприятней, да. Ну, я напомню, флягу. А что это? Нормальная вода, надеюсь? Нет? Естественно, нет. Ни капли не нормальная. Использовать. О, здорово.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Watch out for scurvy, Uncle Jack says.
Ага. Ладно. Я гениален. Я закрыл дверь и обыскиваю все подряд.
There you are. I've a bit of a feeling this venue might not be to your taste. Why don't you go away?
I suppose I should come back entirely covered in rubber.
Все. Не смотри. Где эта фигня? Одну бросить.
I look like an utter perv in this suit. At least I'll fit in among pervs. On the other hand, it ought to protect me against electricity and lightning and things.
Very well crafted, I must say.
О, курс. Заранее откроем.
Right. I can take his stuff, and then I can walk across the bridge to Lud's home with his credentials, can't I?
There's the one that did it.
Здорово. Меня уже все потеряли, да? Правильно понимаю? Ё-моё. Тук-тук. Никто не видит. Сейчас надо проверить.
Look, it's not you, it's me. If I want him to bugger off, I bet a nice bottle of scotch would help. That's new.
Да ну вас. Че? Все с вами понятно. Тук. О.
Oh, I'd love to chat, but I'm so discombobulated right now.
Твою.
I can't find my magic wand.
Oh.
I mean, I know where it is. It's in the locker, of course. But I can't find my key. And John Cleland and his friends are coming. They do so love my magic wand. Do you think you can help me find my key?
Ладно.
I have to tidy, you see.
Хорошо.
Could you bring it to me here? Don't touch anything. It's got to be just so for my guests.
Is that her magic wand? I could use that as a sort of unbreakable head knocker. I have a feeling that's not what they use it for, though.
Такс, давайте сразу. Такс. Тихо.
What have we come to?
Да. Ё-моё. Так. Надеюсь, со мной там ничего не произойдет, если я отсюда упаду. Ладно. Извини, мадам. Но так вышло. Ай. Надо нормальную одежду переодеться. Выпросить. Просто. Там что-то странное летело. Или нет? Ой-ой-ой, не пали, не пали, не пали. Все нормально. А, ну в другую сторону повернуто, хорошо.
Excuse me, I've been asked to check up on Dr. Faraday.
Where's Bobby Hickenbotham? The executive committee don't let just anyone drop by the lab, you know.
Why not?
Because they might be friends of Dr. F. You know what Dr. F could do with a bucket of motorline and a handful of mechanical bits? No, I don't either, and that's the point, isn't it?
He's, at the Reform Club. Again.
What are you implying?
Apparently he feels a bit guilty about Dr. F. You don't know about his, penchant?
Bobby Hickenbotham is marrying my sister.
Почему ты до сих пор я вижу вот эту вот белый свет и желтый? Вот эти реплики. Я должен уже их не видеть.
There you go.
Fine. Watch out for anyone chattering away in something that don't sound like English. They're like mad dogs, and they'll give you plague. And keep your mouth shut about pensions, right? Oh, you better take these, in case you do catch plague over there. Not that I would wait.
Так, стой здесь. Справа, слева, где? Слева.
Lud's Hole. That's where they quarantined all the wastrels with plague, isn't it? That's a cheery thought.
He said it was just a cough.
Well, he's sprouting, isn't he?
Грибы.
He said he hadn't got a scratch.
I'd call those scratches, wouldn't you?
Are you sure it's safe to get that close?
You won't catch it from looking.
There could be spores.
Try not to get bitten. They go a bit crazy towards the end.
Thanks, I'll be careful.
Run, if you don't want to end up like him.
He's got the madness, hasn't he?
Ну что, иди сюда. Да знаю. Так. Посещение. Нормально. Такс. Сейчас. Так. Нормально. Это ж роза деляда. Ладно. Так, секундочку. Все нормально. Не-не-не. Нормально. Отстань от меня. Так, ну все, я почти прошел. Хотя нет, не почти. Еще довольно далеко идти. Все, уже близко к дому доктора Фарадей. Воздержусь. Так, тихо. Тихо. Все в порядке. Все в порядке. Хорошо. Все нормально. Побежим по краю, чтобы никто там меня не запалил. Вот. Ну, сейчас сюда навестим доктора Фарадей. Так. Стоп. Ветка. Ветка. Ладно. Ветка, ветка. Так, что там у тебя? Ага. Блин. То есть надо, наверное. Так. Почему везде этот Радостин? Нет ничего без него.
They've really gone out of their way to isolate Dr. Faraday.
Ужас.
It must be extremely dangerous.
Fucking stuck. Roger, what did you do to the fucking? What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, leave us alone. Why won't you leave us alone?
Ты кто вообще?
She's going to fucking kill us if we keep fucking up. Don't worry, Roger. I'm going to fix it because that's what I do, apparently.
Uh-huh.
I'm fucked. We're both fucked. The professor's gonna kill us. She's gonna tell them to send us away. I'm always mucking things up for her, and Roger's worse. He breaks everything. The professor's gonna send us both away. Can you get us a new valve? I'd let you use the professor's lab. Oh, it's brilliant.
Dr. Faraday's a woman. It never even occurred to me he'd be a woman. And she has houseboys.
Серьезно? Вот ты настолько немощный, что ты не мог этого найти сам? На.
I want you to have this.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, this is perfect. Thank you. Oh, you've saved us. Look, go on in. The lab's brilliant. Roger will give you a hug. Maybe the professor can help you too.
Mm-hmm.
Roger? Where's the sandwich? Roger? I asked for my sandwich 45 minutes, still waiting for my sandwich. I don't hear any James.
Так, улучшенный камень.
Stop fucking the James. Roger. Stop pole dancing and bring me up something to eat.
Ладно, ладно, ща, подожди. Ща я приду. И что-нибудь. Ладно, возьмем. Латынь.
Why don't we speak Latin?
Because it's 1946 and the Romans left Britain in 450 AD.
I can't hear you.
Why do you want to speak Latin?
You always know what each word means when it comes out. Impedimenta, the baggage, impedimentorum, of the baggage, and impedimentis, to the baggage.
So it doesn't matter what order you say things?
Yes.
So long as you're talking about baggage.
What? No, Arthur, I'm talking about... Oh, fuck off.
Why are you learning Latin anyway? You still have trouble with English.
I can see it in my head. You make the words by sticking endings on them.
Well, that seems like an awful lot of effort.
When you learn German. When you learn
I don't want to learn German.
You just have to stick the right ending onto the word.
I don't want to learn German.
It's very good language. It has very strict rules.
Imagine my surprise.
Ладно. Не смотри на меня.
You can take your joy immediately.
Тук-тук.
Oh, hello. You're not James and Roger. Did the executive committee send you?
No, these chaps, they're trying to open the bridge to St. George.
What a coincidence. I can't open my own door either.
What do you mean? You're locked in? What did you do?
I told the executive committee I wasn't going to make any more spankers, or gates, or clever locks, or peepers, or jubilators. Those are all my designs, you know.
They can do that. And no, I don't work for them.
Ah, then you're rather brilliant to have got in, aren't you? Please, will you let me out?
How?
I don't suppose you see a large red button on that side that says, open the cage?
There is a button, but it doesn't say that.
Ugh, I was afraid of that. They don't trust those boys out there. I can't say I blame them. I can't trust them not to set themselves on fire. All right. Maybe you can still help me.
I was sort of hoping you could tell me how to fix the bridge to St. George.
Can, but not till I get out of here. So I'll need a few things from you. Fair enough?
Sure.
Brilliant. I need a bucket full of motoline. According to the pressure control grid, there's air in the pipes here. That usually means a leak. Here, take this vacuum. You can keep it afterwards. I don't plan to be anywhere near you.
Пылесос. Нормально.
You can take your joy immediately.
Ай-яй-яй. Ладно.
Either she's as brilliant as Sally and as reckless, or she's completely mad. It used to be you didn't have to make evil devices if you didn't want to.
Это что?
When did that change?
Мне куда-то идти надо, очень даже далеко. Ну ладно. Я точно не знаю, правда, куда. Так, секунду. Сейчас. А что это у нас тут? Последний. Да? Эх, закопали нормальный колодец. Так. Сейчас пробежим. Все, там нормально, по еде. По воде, по еде, да. По воде нет.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Нормально все. Просто небольшая тренировочка. Да что хоть-то. Ага. Лилии. Я так понимаю, типа еды? Ну, хорошо. Правильно понимаю, значит. Ну, сейчас я пробегу. Такс. Куда-нибудь. Ну да-да-да. Знаменитое выражение. Хотя, знаете что? Давайте уже сохранимся. Все. Да. Такс. Вот. Ну и что? В принципе, я заканчиваю. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Кто подписался, может быть, кто лайк поставил. Всем спасибо, всем удачи, всем пока.